I'm going to be releasing an update on Prince Harry's court case. Now, the High Court has ruled that parts of Prince Harry's court case against the Home Office regarding his family's security will remain confidential. Now, I deeply admire Prince Harry for what he's doing to ensure the safety of his wife and two children, Archie and Lilibet Diana. Matters involving security are not a joke. These are highly serious matters, and the royal family, the farm, and UK tabloids cannot keep playing with Prince Harry's security. They just cannot keep being allowed to do this. Now, in January 2022, news came out that Prince Harry and Meghan feel they are unable to return to the UK unless they have adequate police protection. I mean, look at what UK tabloids have done to them. The constant negativity, the constant incitement of hate. Yet, they don't feel that Harry and Meghan should get security. Imagine inciting hate towards someone and then telling them they don't have the right to have security. The only reason you would do that is because you want to see them harmed. And we are not going to stand by and watch this continue and keep going ahead. We'll shine a spotlight to this. We'll tell the world of what is happening, because that's what we're going to do and keep on doing. They won't get away with this. And I'm glad that Prince Harry is making it perfectly clear to the entire world that he is doing every single thing possible in his power to be able to fight for the security of his wife Meghan and his two children Archie and Lilibet Diana, because he knows fully well what UK tabloids are capable of. I mean, look at what photographers did. They chased his mother to death. And look at how the level of obsession that UK tabloids, the Rotter, have had towards Meghan. This kind of obsession has never ever been seen ever since the days of Princess Diana. And we are seeing it right now today, which continues to this day, despite the fact that Meghan and Harry were chased out of the UK. We still keep seeing it day in, day out. Now, Prince Harry offered to pay for UK police protection for his family during discussions negotiating his future with the royal family in the Sandringham Summit, but his offer was dismissed. Remember what Meghan said in the Oprah interview. Now, I pleaded with the royal family to let Harry keep his security. I mean, Meghan even said that she wrote a letter saying that I know that my security, my safety is not a priority to you, nor the safety of my children, of my mixed race children are not a priority to an all-white institution. We know that. Meghan said that she knew that her security and the security of her son Archie were not a priority to the royal family. And still, she begged for Harry to get his security, to keep his security, but the royal family refused because they were hoping to teach Harry a lesson. What that lesson would be like, a lesson of punishing him because Harry protected his wife and children, was not misogynistic towards his wife, respects women. Those virtues are not allowed while being a member of the royal family. And the royal family keeps showing us each and every single day their practices, their cruel and evil practices shown by the farm. The mistreatment and the abuse of women that keeps on happening by the UK tabloids and perpetuated actively by the farm is one of the most disgusting things and one of the most biggest reasons as to why the royal family should be abolished. The institution of the monarchy should be abolished. Now, Harry offered to pay for UK police protection for his family during discussions negotiating his future within the royal family in January 2020, but his offer was dismissed according to a representative for the Sussexes, Prince Harry and Meghan. Now, therefore, he has sought a judicial review over the decision made by the Home Office. And I've said this about the Home Office. There is no way they could deny the grandson of the current monarch, the son of the future King of England, the right to have his security without receiving a phone call from the palace. The palace was involved in this matter of stripping Prince Harry of his security, and even Prince Harry and Meghan. They know that. They know that fully well. But I'm thankful for Prince Harry because he keeps on fighting for the security and for the safety of his wife and children. And that I admire. That I respect about him so much. I respect that so much about him. Now, following preliminary hearings in the case last month, a High Court justice ruled this week that parts of the case's court documents will be kept confidential, as matters involving security are mostly kept confidential. The security and protection of members of the royal family and VIPs are always kept confidential. Now, the ruling, however, is only regarding document privacy. The High Court has not yet decided whether or not Prince Harry's claim against the Home Office can proceed. I want to repeat that. The ruling, however, is only regarding document privacy. The High Court has not yet decided whether or not Prince Harry's claim against the Home Office can proceed. Now, most members of the royal rota, they just like to shoot themselves in the foot. Do you know why I'm saying this? I'm saying this because, some of them have been so angry. Most of them, actually, 99% of them have been so angry. Actually, 100% have been so angry at the fact that Prince Harry is not coming to Prince Philip's memorial because he hasn't resolved security issues. We know that fully well. And also because he has work to do. Remember, he has a wife and children to put food on the table for. He has to work. He's working right now for Better Up. He can't just drop every single thing that he's doing to come back and take pictures for UK tabloids, which is what the tabloids are all demanding. And even the royal family wants for UK tabloids to take some pictures. Because make no mistake, the royal family is deeply in bed with UK tabloids and they'll do anything to please them, in a sense, for good press. However, let's not forget what I said initially. The royal family doesn't want Prince Harry to come to the UK because of jealousy. The jealousy that they will have when they see all the attention that Prince Harry and Meghan and the two kids, Archie and little bit Diana, would receive. That they are very, very much jealous of. On the other hand, they want Prince Harry, even if he does come, to feel like he's unsafe. And that's what Prince Harry is basically fighting for. Fighting for the security of his wife and children. And it really, really hurts to the fact that Prince Harry has to go all this way just to put his family safe. So much for being called a much-loved member of the royal family by the fam. Apparently, that's what they call Prince Harry and Meghan. But just look at their actions. Don't clearly show that Prince Harry and Meghan are much-loved members of the royal family, because the refusal to grant them security is already putting their lives in danger. And we all know this to be true. Now, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex personally fund a private security team for their family, yet that security cannot replicate the necessary police protection needed while in the UK. In the UK, that protection won't have access to firearms. They won't be allowed to walk around with firearms. They won't have access to intelligence. And with the constant negativity and the constant incitement of hate towards Prince Harry and Meghan that has happened for so many years now, for up to 6 years now, we all know the reason why Prince Harry needs the security. Every single person knows that. And he has every single right to have that security. He has that right to have that security. And I'm very, very upset that they're trying to take this, that they've taken this away from him. But I love the fact that Prince Harry is actively fighting for the security of his wife and children, which he continues to do even right now as we speak. Now, Harry initially said this, that the UK will always be Prince Harry's home and a country he wants his wife and children to be safe in. With the lack of police protection comes too great a personal risk. Prince Harry hopes that this petition, after close to 2 years of pleas for security in the UK, will resolve this situation. And we're hoping that every single thing also works out well for Prince Harry and that he's able to get his security. And the other thing that I want to talk about is the fact that, the second thing that I want to talk about is the fact that Prince William's tour is becoming even more and more of a disaster as the days go by. Protest every single place that they go. And right now, as we speak, the Advocates Network has released a statement right now on Prince William's tone-deaf statement, now dated March 24 of 2022 by the Advocates Network, and I'll read it to you. Now, and I quote, Prince William's statement is not an apology. The expression of profound sorrow is unacceptable. Why? It is merely an acknowledgement that slavery was abhorrent, a bad thing that all well-thinking persons would condemn. There was no responsibility taken, no call out of centuries of British bloody conquest and plunder, no call out of the dehumanization and exploitation, expressing gratitude for the immense contribution that this generation and descendants made, which continues to enrich our society, whitewashes the abhorrent involvement and enrichment of the monarchy of which the Duke is the heir. There was no committing to reparations. This tone-deaf statement echoes the well-crafted words of his father, Prince Charles. It does not rise to the level of the formal apology that we deserve. All that it does is to confirm the insensitivity of the royal family to the plight of Jamaicans today, both here in Jamaica and in Britain. Among other things, we are mindful that 3 generations of hardworking families in the UK face the risk of deportation. This callous act is the British response to what Prince William referred to as the invincible spirit that spurred on the Windrush generation. Now, I'd like to pause there for a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, basically on matters involving deportation, we just found out that the Home Office held back deportation of Jamaicans until Prince William and Kate PR Charm Offensive tour was over. And the whole world now sees it. And thank you so much to the Advocates Network for highlighting this issue. Thank you so much. Now, as I continue this open letter, reading this open letter to all of you, it says this, and I quote, as I continue, instead of acknowledging the shame of the recent treatment of Jamaicans who came to the UK to help rebuild after the Second World War, these are empty words. Is this the expectation of one expression of one love? This response strengthens the Advocates Network's resolve to ensure that our government escalates the steps in establishing a republic. This must be on terms that will put power in the hands of the Jamaican people and complete the decolonization process. William's words strengthens our resolve to join other Jamaicans at home or abroad, as well as other CARICOM nationals, in demanding a formal apology and reparations. Winner, ease up. Winner, ease up. We are not going to ease up. We are not going to ease up. And that is just beautiful. Give it to Prince William and Kate Middleton to just have this disastrous tour. You know, they've had disaster after disaster. First, they go on a PR tour that nobody wants. Then, after going on that PR tour, they mess up every single thing that they touch, that Prince William and Kate Middleton touch. Every single one of the countries that they have gone to, they all want to divorce the colonial institution of the monarchy. While Prince William goes and say, let us be thankful for 70 years of the Queen on the throne. Like, seriously? 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 I mean, I'm grateful that the Advocates Network has just resolved that this strengthens their resolve that they have to ditch the monarchy. They have to ditch the monarchy just like what Barbados did. Barbados saw them for what they truly were. And it's high time that every single Commonwealth country that still has the Queen as their head of state needs to ditch the monarchy. And I look forward to that so much. They need to ditch the monarchy. Now, thank you so much for joining in and thank you for staying tuned in our video. You mean the absolute world to us here at Sasco Family TV. Thank you so much. It means the absolute world. Thank you for supporting this channel and thank you so much. I hope you learned a lot in this podcast. With so much love on Prince Harry's, matters involving security, the High Court just held that it will be private and remain confidential. That is parts of it. And on the Advocates Network, they don't want Prince William. All of them are just tired of the tone-deaf statements by Prince William. All the tone-deaf statements, they're all tired of it and have had enough of the monarchy and they want it abolished. And I'm hoping that all members of the Commonwealth that have the Queen as the head of state abolish the monarchy. And with that and so much more, thank you so much for staying tuned to our next video, liking, subscribing, and supporting our Evergreen family on YouTube. Stay tuned to our next video. I love you so much, family. I love you so much. I love you. And don't forget to subscribe. Sayonara, family. See you later. Hello and welcome back to Sasco Family TV. As I end this podcast, I'd like to thank you so much for watching our video. It means the absolute world to us. Kindly like, subscribe, and support our ever-growing family on YouTube. Kindly hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent content we post every single day. And it will mean the absolute world to us if you support our channel by liking, subscribing, and leaving a comment below. If you wish to donate to our channel, kindly send to our PayPal email briankiputo95@gmail.com in our description box, or to our Netala account, also briankiputo95@gmail.com. Your support will mean the absolute world to us, with PayPal being the preferred option for this channel. Kindly stay tuned to our next video, and thank you so much to every single person that has ever supported our family. With so much love, stay tuned to our next video, and I'm hoping that you're having a great, fantastic day, and this podcast made you feel much better. Have a great day, family. Thank you.